Okay, at my lab today is a Zenith System 3 color television that's at least 40 years old. These were, I believe, early 80s sets. And what I'm going to do today is try to get it operating. It hasn't been turned on in at least 15 years, maybe closer to 20. And so we'll see what we can do. I have a VCR hooked up and ready to go. If it does come on, we'll see if we can get a picture on it. I have of course, a VHS tape ready to go. And I have a Variac set up here along with a dim bulb configuration. I have the appropriate wiring, I hope. See what happens. And I have a digital voltmeter to make it easier for the viewers to see what the voltage is. So let's give it a try. We're going to turn on the Zenith. Here's the on off. Get that on. I'm going to turn the volume up here a little bit also. Okay, so we will turn on the Variac. You can hear that 60 hertz hum. And I will put the meter in view here. Okay, and let's turn it up here a little bit. If it cuts out once in a while, that could be due to my connection up here. As you can see, I have the probe stuck in the outlet next to the cord, so not a real good setup, but I think it'll work. Okay, you can see the bulb is lighting a little bit. 30 volts. This Variac has an ammeter on it, but it does not work. So can't see anything there. Back to this. Nothing showing up yet on the display on the Zenith. Come back down here. That's a 25 watt light bulb, by the way. Not very much. So my plan is to slowly bring this up, maybe give the capacitors a little recharge, a little refresh, rather than just apply the 120 volts in one shot. So give it a little bit of time, see what happens. And I have some other bulbs ready to go here if we need some more current. By the way, this dim bulb is from an old movie light. These are kind of nice because they have 3 sockets on them. There's an on-off switch on the back. And of course they can handle, I believe, up to 15 amps. So pretty handy for a dim bulb setup. You can easily add more bulbs to it. Let's give it a little more power, a little more voltage. Bring it up to just about 45 here. Let's see what happens. Nothing yet. Obviously I have good connections because the bulb is lighting a little bit. All right. I'm gonna back it off a little bit here. All right, now let's go up. Bring it up closer to 60. You can see this meter on the Variac. The Simpson AC volts. I like those meters. They're big, and they give a good indication. So 63 volts. Nothing on a Zenith, except I do hear some audio. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but there is some audio coming from the Zenith. I'm actually going to turn the volume up a little bit more here. Okay, we'll give it a little bit more here. So tomorrow in our community is a cleanup day. Of course, they'll take televisions. You pay 50 cents an inch for this type of a tube. And I know that there are collectors out there, so I really hate to turn this in for at the cleanup days. It'll just get destroyed. So if I can find someone that wants this, it's yours for free. So anyway, I do have the remote for it somewhere. Okay, 70 volts. I can still hear a hum from the television. I don't see anything on the display yet. Back it off a little bit. Okay. I must have a loose connection. You can see that my voltmeter cuts out. Okay, I'm going to bring it up to 80 volts, what you can hear. Here's some audio. Interesting, the bulb isn't even lit anymore. And like I said, that's a 25 watt bulb, so that's all the TV is getting. I don't know how much current these take. It does not give, it gives a voltage rating on the back of 120 volts and 60 hertz, and that's it. There's no watts or anything listed. I'm gonna go up to 90. Getting louder here. Probably hear it. Oh, I think we're getting a little bit of a display. I know it's hard to tell with the lighting in here, but I think I see something on the digital display. The channel will be indicated there. It's right in at the very top by the Zenith System 3 there. Turn it down a little bit. I think that control's a little dirty. All right, and bring it up to 100 volts. It would be awesome if this would come back to life. And I see no reason why it won't, but you never know. I know these were built really well, so let's see. 104, 105. It's on channel 44. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, I'm gonna screw in another bulb. Give it a little more current here. See if that helps. If I can get it. There it goes. There you go. Well, that made a difference. I'm going to see if it'll change channels. Nope. We don't have enough voltage yet. Alright. We'll go a little higher on the voltage. Go up to 110. All right. We need some more power, I'm sure, so I'm gonna, I believe this is a 100 watt. Bulb. I'll back one of these 25s off. You can hear the difference when I do that. Okay, here goes the 100. Oh, that didn't work. That's a three-way bulb, and I don't think it's making connection. So, well, I have a 200 watt light bulb here. Put that in. The most that'll give it is just under 2 amps. So I'm going to back these off. Well, there we lost our power. Turn the variac down for a second. Actually, I'm going to back it off here a ways. I'll put the 200 watt in. thanks for sticking with me on this. I'm not a real pro at this, so. All right, we're at 11 volts. We're gonna come up again. 200 volt or 200 watt light bulb in. I'm gonna back out these 25 watts. Bring her up. All right, Zenith is coming back to life. 100 volts. Yep, there we go. Oh, it likes that. All right, I'm gonna bring it up to 115, somewhere in there. All right, that's a little more promising. Let's see if we got turn it down here. Well, that bulb is bright, but it looks bright on the video here, but in person it's definitely not that bright. So okay, I'm gonna go right up to 120 volts. All right, no picture. So it's possible that these controls are messed up. This was in an area where it was probably played around with. It's kind of in a area where youngsters would play. So I'm gonna see if I can get anything out of the controls or nothing. Color sentry, no picture. Quite sure what I'm doing, if it's there's a channel. Yeah, I'm not seeing any picture. That's cranked, the picture level. Volts. So I'm gonna turn on the VCR. Yeah, you can hear that. See if we can get something to come across the screen here. Not looking promising though on the screen. Hit play. Got it on the right channel here or not. Alright, no picture. What we have on the back for controls. Really not much of anything. On the System 3. Bear with me, I'm going to kill the lights in here and see if we can see anything on the screen. I'm not seeing anything. I'm gonna turn it off and then just power it back on. It gets awfully dark, doesn't it? Let it sit a bit. Okay, now I'm just gonna power. Oh, I saw a little bit of snow there. Oh, there it comes. Maybe it just needed a reset. So a picture is trying to appear here. And it's trying to come to life. And give it a little more current. You can watch the right side of the picture there, see if it fills up a little bit more when I give it a little. Yeah, it actually did. Might be a little bit under current yet. All right. So the VCR, let's get it back on channel 3. Try 4. Not seeing anything on the VCR. From the VCR. Make sure I got that set here. Okay, nothing. Could be my connection and back. I'm sure somebody's might be watching this. I said, no, you got to do this. That's why nothing's happening. I'm going to check my connection and back here. I know you can't see this, but I have a, like I said, kind of a temporary connection here. I don't know if it's actually making contact. Oh, there we go. Something. Let's try 4 again. Trying to display something. There's a little bit of change in the picture when I mess around with the connection here. So, not real promising. Looks like my voltmeter is shut off. Got a little tired. I don't know if you can see that. 120 volts still. Yeah, so I'm not sure why. It could be my poor connection and back, but we do have a fairly good picture. I think it's getting enough current. What I'm going to do here is, the video's getting a little long, but I'm going to grab, see if I can set this where you can still see the screen. I'm going to grab another bulb here. See if we can't get a little more current. I'll set that in there. I'll be right back. Came back. I don't have a bypass switch on it, so I apologize on my dim bulb. So I'm going to just put another 200 watt in. There we go. There we go. Now it's getting what it likes. You can see the bulbs are barely lit, so, which is off. So yeah, anyway, back to the screen. I'm not sure why we're not getting a picture. It's probably my connection. I apologize. But it does have a fairly strong tube. It looks like that audio, and I see no reason why it wouldn't pick up a signal. I do not have a converter box either to try, so I apologize there. I'm gonna power it off again like I did before. And let it sit for a second and just turn it on with a full complement of voltage here in current. So here we go. Let's see. There's 4. The reason I'm going, of course, 4 and 3 is because of VCR. Oh. Try that again here. 3. And I'll give it another attempt and back. No, it doesn't look very good. Again, I apologize, but it did come to life. So the Zenith is still alive. And here, volume control's a little dirty, but that works. And then there's the picture, sharpness. Got some color controls here. I don't want to mess it up too bad. But yeah, not bad. So if anyone out there can send me a message, if you want this TV, it's yours. We'll just have to set up a meet or something. And again, I apologize. If I would have had a better VCR connection or a converter box, I think we would have had a picture. But thanks a lot for watching.